Hi, this is Dan Keller Williams, and I got Mike from Rainworthy Roofing. We're up here looking at a roof, and a lot of people, I heard the other day that you should seal your roof every few years, and I'd never heard of that before. I had this vision of people just spraying their roof, and I found out through Mike that's not right. What we're really doing is looking at all the things that come up through your roof and seal around them that dry out in this Fresno heat. And then water and other things can leak through and cause damage. So we're actually going to look at a roof today and kind of show you some things and maybe why it's a good idea that you should call somebody like Mike at Rainworthy Roofing and at least have them look at your roof. Hi, this is Dan and Mike. We're back again. We're actually on the roof right now, and we're looking at this tile roofing and also the composition roofing. And so the tile roofing, from what Mike was telling me, and he was showing me that we have a buildup of material that gets in these valleys and can actually get in there and cause damage. Is that right, Mike?
Yeah, that's right. What happens is the debris gets in there, it can't get out. And if you don't keep that clear, then what happens is it builds dams behind the tile and it'll cause the roof to leak.
How often should they come out and clear this?
Well, depending on how many trees you have around the house, that makes a big difference. But typically, at least every couple years, you should keep the valleys clear.
Okay.
And the other things that happen on these roofs too, typically of all roofs, composition, tile, whatever type of roof it may be, the pipe vent flashings, they break open. And you'll see it on these other two up here, that they're broken open and they are leaking.
I can see where it looks like they've gotten so hot that it melts in the summer.
Yes.
And then it runs down, and so that causes a leak.
So about every 5 years, all those need to be resealed, because what happens is that water runs down in the walls, so you don't ever see it on your ceilings, but you're getting moisture in your walls.
Okay.
And so that's not a good thing. The other thing that happens too is typically you get slipped roof tiles. We're not seeing any right here, but it's very typical of tile roofs that, especially a hip house, this is a gable, but on a hip house, you get a lot of slip tiles. Those do cause problems, and they will leak after time. The other thing on tile roofs especially is the composition AC pad, what we call it.
Okay.
This roof, the tile roof, is kind of a lifetime except for the accessories such as the flashings and jacks and things like that. But the composition is only good for 20 years.
Okay.
And this one right here is getting to be close to the end of its life.
Okay.
So, in another 2 or 3 or 4 years, this roof right here will need to be replaced.
And you can look over here and you can see all these spots around the red vent there that something's built up there, and you look around, it's not everywhere, so there must be a reason why some of that builds up.
If you look on the other side, just right here, you'll see how excessive it can be.
So
this is definitely a situation where it's going to leak sometime soon if it's not already leaking.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I see that red pipe over there that I'm.
Yeah,
and
it's broken open too.
It's broken open as well.
And the other thing is cracked roof tiles, slipped roof tiles it's so common on tile roofs. But the composition roofs, they're less maintenance, but the same thing. They need to be kept clean. The pipe vents need to be kept sealed. And other than that, you're pretty okay with composition, except that they only last about 20 to 30 years.
Mike, I really thank you for coming out today. And Mike is with Rainworthy Roofing, and his phone number is?
It's 559-485-0177.
Thanks, Mike. I appreciate it.
All right.